Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in the state of Virginia, we might have big problems. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to get through it together. I promise you. Before I go any further, if you guys enjoy my daily content I provide for here on YouTube, I encourage you can help support my ministry over on Patreon for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description will get you access to all of my bonus content, talking a lot more about sensitive information there. You get the alerts and notifications for anything that posts to the Patreon platform. Unlike YouTube, you're not going to get all the alerts, guys. So you got to browse my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And trust me, you've missed a ton of content. So when you get done watching this video, just browse back to see what it is that you've missed. Now, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, let's talk about Virginia. The Virginia Commissioner of Health by the name of Norman Oliver gave an interview stating that he will, in fact, make the corona vaccine mandatory across the entire state of Virginia. Now, a lot of people are going to be asking yourself, well, can he do this? Is this legal? Well, according to Virginia law, yes, it is. Under a public health crisis, whoever the Commissioner of Health is at the time can, in fact, mandate any vaccine, really. In this case, it would be the corona vaccine if they believe that lives are in danger here, and this could help to potentially save lives. Again, remember what they always say, it's all about public health and safety. So he would implement this, and he's saying this as of right now. If there was a vaccine ready right now, he would implement this. Now, there's not one ready yet, but when it is, he's ready to roll this thing out. Now, currently, there would be exemptions only for those who have a medical exemption. That would have to be provided for a doctor for whatever the reason is for that patient's, medical reasoning. That would be it. Nothing else, though. However, there might be a little bit of good news, but I'm a little bit skeptical even on that. Supposedly, there is talks right now of a bill possibly going into the legislature there in Virginia that would also provide an exemption from anybody who did not want to get the corona vaccine for religious purposes. So you would think to yourself, well, that sounds great. Being a Christian, yeah, you don't want to get a vaccine. You want nothing to do with that. That sounds great. Yes and no. Here's the problem. Virginia legislature is controlled by all Democrats right now. Democrats run the entire state of Virginia, from the governor to the House to the Senate. It's all Democrat right now. And so Virginia has really gone this direction the past year. It's sad to see this. It's full Democrat control. So if that doesn't pose well, even if a bill is introduced, which it can be introduced, as far as if it's going to get passed or not, if this current crop of Democrats are in office there now, I don't see it passing. Unfortunately, I just don't, because that the Democrats are going to vote to make this vaccine mandatory, and they're not going to want to give anybody of a religious background an exemption. That they're not going to do that. Now, you would need Republicans to gain control of that, and that maybe would provide an opportunity or a chance. So, scary situation that we're in here right now. You got to really look to these blue states, because once this thing rolls out, states might start to make these laws. Now, if President Trump is in office, it won't be a national mandate that people get vaccinated, but that doesn't mean that the states, according to their own state law, doesn't mean that they may not try to implement a mandatory vaccine, just like here in Virginia. So I'm bringing this to your guys' attention to let you know what it is that they are trying to do. We know this is the end goal. They want everybody to take this thing, and I've said it before, and I'm going to continue to say it. I believe it's just the early stages, the beginning process of the mark of the beast. Getting the people conditioned to this, getting them used to taking this vaccine, which I know is going to make them even more sick. It's going to cause all kinds of problems. So we need to be aware of this, but also pray. God is still in control. He's still on the throne. Now, if you're in Virginia, and I know I do have some people that watch me from Virginia, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. You can let me know down below in the comment section. Would something like this, if it were to pass and there was no religious exemptions, would this cause you to move out of the state? What would you do? Would you fight it? I'm curious to know. And also, even if you don't live in Virginia, if a mandate on a vaccine came to your state, what would you do? Sound off down below, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.